What's up, you knock-kneed cocksockets? The only way you'll ever get laid is if you crawl up a chicken's ass and wait. And if you're gonna be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. It's your boy Rob, and apparently, I'm an asshole. Welcome back, if you've been here. Welcome forward if you haven't. I still don't know how to greet you guys. Anyways, for those of you who are new here, here's what we do. We get on Reddit, this thread called Am I the Asshole? Or we get submissions to twitter.com/assholeamIthe or amitheahole22@gmail.com. And we read these stories, and people at the end usually ask, am I the asshole? Because they want to know about a scenario that they've presented to us. And then we read the story, and we let them know whether they're the asshole, whether they're not the asshole, whether everyone sucks, no one sucks at all, or if you happen to be from Kansas. Man, if you happen to be from Kansas, I really don't want to call you an asshole because you guys are so boring that you need this show. So it's kind of like I don't want to insult you, but you're so bored you're going to watch the show anyways after I insult you. Other things about Kansas, because it's so boring. I'm about to yawn. Segregation. Still, come on, y'all. I mean, it's not like I don't expect racism everywhere because it's the U.S., but that's a whole other topic and a whole other show. The weather. Tornado season? Why are y'all still there? Do you expect that like a Kryptonian baby is going to land in your backyard, Smallville, and you're going to raise him up and he's going to help you out and shit like that? Like, no, it's not going to happen. Otherwise, it's just tornadoes. The crime rate sucks, which is weird because, well, it makes sense. If you have absolutely nothing else to do, the first thing on your mind is murder. I get it. Probably the only, I'm going to say something positive because you guys really don't have much to go on. The only two good things that came out of your state were Paul Rudd and Don Cheadle. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of the country, smack dab in the middle. And it would almost be a perfect rectangle if somebody didn't take a bite and then be like, ew, yeah, you guys suck. So you guys are the asshole of this episode. And thank you for tuning in if you're from Kansas. I'm so sorry. Am I the asshole for telling my sister if my cat dies, it's her fault? Wow. I'm 19, my sister's 16. Kate likes to smoke. Oh, shit. Okay. She just said, I'm 19, my sister's 16, and now her name is Kate. You know, I got to get on y'all for the grammatical stuff. Anyways, Kate likes to smoke weed, which is okay. So do I. I mean, I get it. Kate doesn't have a job to pay for her drugs, though. And it seems like she's developing a dependency. Because she'll go through like 3 grams in a day if it's available to her. I have to take my cat to the vet tomorrow. He's over-grooming, losing hair. He's got some wounds. He's not playing and only eating his all-time favorite food, not everything that we give him. I work part-time, so I just had enough to take him to the vet, put away in a separate savings account. I have insurance for him, but they only reimburse me after the fact. So I took out the money in cash on Friday and put it in my wallet. My sister's never stolen cash before, so I had no reason to hide it from her. She stole it. And since she was at a sleepover yesterday, it's just gone. It was only $70, so I could see how that's gone in an instant, but it annoyed me a lot. I noticed it today and I got really angry at her. I asked her where it was and she said she spent it. And when I asked her on what, she said, well, don't tell mom and dad, and winked at me, so I know what it was. So what did I do? I told mom and dad. I got angry at her and said, if Tyson dies, it'll be your fucking fault because I won't be able to make a new appointment for 2 weeks now. She started crying and said she didn't realize it was to take my cat to the vet, and she was stupid and I shouldn't make her feel even worse about it. My parents agree that if she knew, she wouldn't have touched it. Am I the asshole? No, you're not the asshole, and I hope your cat's okay. You're not the asshole, and this is the weird part. So you told your parents, and they said they agreed that if she knew that it was for your cat, she wouldn't have taken it. But then they didn't reimburse you, or they're agreeing like, oh, it's okay, but since it's for your cat, it's not okay? Like, I don't understand this dynamic at all. And like, I was going to say she was honest about it. She said, oh, yeah, I took it and spent it. But if she was honest, she wouldn't have taken it. Or if she was an honest person. I don't know. It's fucking weird. I'm baffled at why your parents wouldn't just give you the $70. Or you didn't say that they did or didn't. But the fact that they agree, what does that matter? Is the cat okay? Give us an update. This is weird. But yeah, you're not the asshole. This one's gonna be short. Sorry, you're not the asshole. Your sister needs to be put in check. And I don't know. I mean, it's weed smoke, but at the end of the day, she stole from you. That's the bigger issue. So, I hope your cat's okay. Toby, you got any words of wisdom? Okay, my cat is just oh, well, there he is. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear him, but yeah, he's not gonna say anything wise, anyways. He's an asshole too. Am I the asshole for leaving after being told to be quiet at dinner? My boyfriend of almost a year invited me to dinner with his family. His mother, his father, his 16-year-old brother. I never met them prior to that. The only thing I knew about them is that they're conservative and Christians, but lovely people. And they were. I got along really well with them before dinner. They were lovely and talkative. When it was time for dinner, my boyfriend's dad wanted to pray. After praying, he said something along the lines of, "Let us dig in and let the food keep us quiet." This is a pretty popular saying in our country, mostly told to younger children in school. My understanding is that this has always been that you shouldn't speak with food in your mouth or be extremely loud at the table. I wouldn't say it's a cultural thing, though. I dug in, took a bite. It was fish soup. Absolutely delicious. And like a good guest, I wanted to compliment the cook. Like, this is delicious. Is that saffron? Perfect autumn soup. My boyfriend's brother looked surprised. My boyfriend's father hushed me. Big time. A really aggressive shh with a finger over his lips. And then he said again, "Let the food keep us quiet." I apologized because I thought I had accidentally spoken with food in my mouth or something. But a few minutes passed and nobody said a word. Super awkward and weird, especially since they'd been so talkative before. My boyfriend was also unusually quiet. After a few minutes, I was too weirded out and asked about their day and how nice it was that they invited me there. And his mother did the shush thing. So awkward. I think this is when it clicked. No speaking at all at the table. Let the food keep us quiet. Really quiet. But this was a super awkward situation and I couldn't deal with that. Imagine sitting at the table with 5 people. Everybody's eating soup and looking dead serious. So I laughed. It just slipped out. Ended up being told off by my boyfriend's parents that I was being disrespectful, etc. And that if I didn't respect how their household worked, I could eat alone in the kitchen. We were eating in a separate dining room from the kitchen. So I thanked them for the food and left to the hotel me and my boyfriend were staying at. My boyfriend later told me that I was an asshole, that I should have that was an asshole move, and that I should have just kept quiet or eat alone in the kitchen. I understand their family traditions and rules, but it was just so weird, I just couldn't take it anymore. Was I being an asshole though? No, not the asshole. I think the boyfriend could have warned you, so that was kind of an asshole move. This seems like something that he knows about his family. Like, he fell in line with what they were doing. So obviously he knew about it. He could have warned you about that, especially when meeting somebody's family for the first time. You need to know the rules. You really need to know all the rules. Do they drink tea? Have they voted for Obama? Have they seen Get Out? But at the end of the day, he could have told you. Secondly, I probably would have stayed. I probably would have endured it. And I would have, it's their customs. This is me, though. I'm not you. And how old did you say you were? Early 20s. You'll learn. Sometimes you just got to play ball. I know it sucks, and it was really stupid of them to shush you. But it could have been worse. This is episode 24? I've seen a lot of things where people were talking about dinners where the family was just mean, or they called you names or something like that. They shushed you. It's very awkward, especially while eating soup. It just looks like a scene out of a movie. However, after the second time, I don't know. I get why you did it. I'm not knocking you at all for that. I get why you did it. But I probably would have just stayed. And then after that, homie would have came back and would have said, "Hey, that was fucking weird. And why didn't you tell me in advance?" And I probably won't be eating with your family a lot more after that. But yeah, I don't know. That's you're not the asshole for that. He could have told you for sure, though. Fish head soup? Oh, you just said fish soup. What kind of fish? Next time, put that in the, can we get the recipe? That would be great.
Gnarly.
Should I just get that out of here?
Yes, please.
So, another episode down. And I'm just knocking these out. And you guys are just here. So that's what's up, and I appreciate you. Let's continue to keep this thing off of Reddit and migrate it over to Twitter, twitter.com/asshole am I the, not at Elon Musk, and am I the ahole22 at gmail.com. Send in your stories. I will make sure to either include your name if you want me to, or make it something funny. Either way, you get to tell your parents, hey, somebody on the internet called me a dickhead. Speaking of dickheads, so Kansas, I feel bad because you really don't have anything. And I was gonna say it's like what do you guys have? Corn? No, it's wheat. You just got wheat. It's just a bunch of wheat. That's cute. I don't know what else you guys have going on. Can we look something up real quick? Because this is just, what do you guys have? Like the Wizard of Oz? Oh, that's cute. And then somebody put Great Plains. You guys got Great Plains. Yay for you, assholes. Anyways, you know what the dealio is. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to come to the show, and then comment inside the comments. Stop sending me private messages. It's cute and all, but like seriously, put the comments in there. It keeps the wheels going. Do you know how this thing works? No, I've been telling you how to do it for the longest now. Follow what I say. Listen to my face. Hear me with your eyeballs. Look at me with your ears. See you guys later.